My girlfriend said, "You are overreacting." I replied, "Then so am I." Then I reactivated my apps, packed for a new place, and I just smiled because she did not know swipes would end with me gone and my new girlfriend deleting the apps for good. Original post, I am 29. My now ex-girlfriend, Brianna, is 27. We were together about 18 months, no kids. We live in a mid-sized city where every third conversation is about startups, brunch, or some new app. I work in data for a logistics company. Spreadsheet life. Brianna works in social media for a fitness brand. Her job is literally to be online and build engagement. She likes that phrase a lot. From the start, we had one rule: no dating apps while we were together. We both had them before. We both deleted them when we went official. We said it out loud on my couch while watching a movie. No backup options. No just looking. For a while, things were normal. Weeknight dinners. Weekends split between her place and mine. She loved posting soft launch photos. A drink with my hand in the background. My shoulder, not my face. I did not really care. The first odd thing came on a Sunday afternoon. She was at my place, answering work DMs. Her phone buzzed nonstop. Different tone than usual. Short pings. The Hinge notification sound. I know it because I once had it. She tilted the screen away every time I walked by. At one point she laughed and said, "These people are wild," then locked her phone. An hour later she fell asleep on my couch, phone in her hand. It buzzed again. A preview flashed. "New like from Chris, say hi." I stared at it. My chest went tight but my hands stayed steady. I did not pick up the phone. I did not scroll. I just watched as another one popped up. "Your profile is on fire this week." I sat there in the quiet room and felt something in me slide into place. Not rage, not panic, just a clear thought. If she is on apps, then we are not exclusive. If we are not exclusive, I am done playing by exclusive rules alone. I did not wake her up. I did not shake her and demand answers. I picked up my own phone instead. Opened the folder I had not touched since we started dating. There it was. My old app icon, grayed out with dust metaphorically on it. I tapped it, logged back in. My old profile loaded like it had been frozen in time. The app asked, "Ready to get back out there?" I clicked yes. Then I turned my phone face down and waited. Update 1 the next day I redid my profile. New photos, clear bio, nothing petty, nothing about just here for validation. Just honest stuff, work, hobbies, looking for something real. Matches came fast. That is how these apps work when you have been gone for a while. I swiped less than before. I chatted with 1 or 2 people, kept it light. I still did not say anything to Brianna. I wanted to see how her story would sound first. 4 days later, I got an answer in a different form. My friend Jake sent me a screenshot. It was a profile picture of Brianna, different username, same face, same city. Bio said emotionally available, looking for something fun but serious. Jake's text under it said, "Dude, thought you two were locked in." "You know about this?" I stared at the image. My heart rate stayed steady. I typed back, "Yeah, I know now, thanks." That night, Brianna came over with takeout. She kissed me, sat on my counter, talked about a campaign she was planning. In the middle of all that, her phone lit up on the island. Another app ping. She flipped it over fast, too late. I had seen the color and shape. I wiped my hands on a towel. "How is Hinge?" I asked. She froze. "What?" she said. "Hinge," I repeated. "How is it?" Her face went hard, then soft. "It is nothing," she said. "I just redownloaded to see what is out there. I do not talk to anyone. It is just swiping. It boosts my confidence a bit. You know how it is." "We had a rule," I said. My voice stayed level. "No apps while we are together." She rolled her eyes. "You are overreacting," she said. "I am not meeting people. I am not sleeping with anyone. It is just validation. It is like Instagram likes. It does not mean anything." "Does it work the same way if I do it?" I asked. She frowned. "What do you mean?" I pulled my phone out, opened my app in front of her. There it was, my profile, new photos, a small stack of matches. That is what I mean, I said. Her eyes went wide. Why are you on there? She asked. Same reason you are, I said. To see what is out there, to get a little confidence boost, to swipe for fun, you know how it is. She put the food down. That is not funny, she said. You know I have had body image issues. It is different for me. I just like seeing that people still find me attractive. You doing it feels intentional, like punishment. It is not a joke, I said. I am just matching your rules. If apps are harmless for you, they are harmless for me too. She grabbed my phone. Delete it, she said. Now, I did not pull away. I let her see the screen. The messages were mild. Hey, how is your week? Nice to match, nothing wild. You first, I said. Delete yours, then I will delete mine. Her mouth opened, then closed. I do not see why I should have to, she said. I did not do anything wrong. You are the one who is making this into a problem. You made it into a problem when you broke our rule, I said. I found out by accident. You could have told me. You did not. Now you want to be the only one allowed to have options. That is the problem. She started to cry a little, no screaming, just tears. I knew you would not understand, she said. You always act like everything is so black and white. Real life is more messy. I am allowed to want to feel wanted. So am I said. She stared at me like I had missed the point on purpose. This is manipulative, she said quietly. You are trying to teach me a lesson, I shrugged. Maybe, I said, or I am just showing you what your behavior looks like from the outside. She stormed out with half the food still on the counter. Update 2, after that, things did not blow up fast. They rotted slow. For 2 weeks we stayed in a strange middle place. We still saw each other, still slept together. But every time a phone buzzed, we both looked at it. Sometimes I caught my own reflection in her screen. It did not feel good. She kept framing my app use as the main crime. To our friends, to herself, to me. I heard pieces of her story when mutuals slipped up. He is doing this app thing to control me, she told one of our friends. He wants me to feel guilty. It is emotional abuse. The funny part was she never mentioned her own profile when she said it. I did not argue in group chats. I did not go on some long rant. I just took small steps. First, I stopped paying for her premium subscription on one of the apps. Yes, I had been doing that without really thinking. She had asked once, "Can I use your card?" and I said sure. It felt like buying flowers. I canceled it. The charge disappeared from my account. Second, I stopped planning our weekends around her schedule. Before, if she had content shoots or brunch, I would wait, keep time open for us. Now I made my own plans, went hiking with friends, took a weekend trip to see my brother. She noticed. "You are pulling away," she said one night. "You are punishing me." "I am adjusting to what is real," I said. "You are shopping for attention. I am not going to act like we are locked in when you are half out the door." Then came her proposal. We were at her place, cheap wine. A show running in the background. "Okay," she said, "I have a solution." "Go on," I said. "You delete your apps," she said, "completely. And I will keep mine, but I will not meet anyone, I promise. I just keep them for validation. You know I need that. That way you can feel secure again and I can still feel good about myself." She said it like a compromise, like she was giving up something big. "You are asking me to go back to monogamy," I said slowly, "while you keep a door open for other people, and you think that will make me feel safe." "It is not a door," she said. "It is a window, a tiny one." I almost laughed. I did not. "No," I said. "If apps are validation for you, delete them and go to therapy. Or keep them and accept that I will live like we are casual. But I am not doing this one-way thing. Not again." Her face hardened. "So that is it," she said. "You are willing to throw away what we have over some swipes." "What we have is not what I thought it was," I said. "You want a lineup of people telling you how pretty you are. You also want me at home acting like I am the only one. Those two things do not match." She went online more after that. Posts about dating men who cannot handle your glow up. Posts about choosing yourself when people try to dim your light. I stayed quiet. I did not like or comment. I just watched my feelings drain out of me a little more each day. One night, one of her matches made a mistake. He messaged her something like, "Had fun last week. When can we grab drinks again?" on a platform she had set to show on her smartwatch. It popped up while we were watching a movie. She fumbled to turn the screen off. Too slow. "You met up with him," I said, calm, soft. "It was just a drink," she snapped. "We talked about dogs and work. I did not sleep with him. You are overreacting." "We were still together," I said. "We were in a rough patch," she said. "You were on apps too. I needed clarity." The last piece clicked. Not just swiping, not just validation. She was field testing new options while I paid for her streaming services and drove her to the gym. "Okay," I said. "We are done." She blinked. "You do not mean that." "I do," I said. "You do not respect me. You do not respect clear rules. You use people for attention, then call it growth. I am not staying in that." I gathered my jacket, my keys, my phone. "You cannot just leave," she said. "We need to talk more." "We have been talking," I said. "You just do not listen." I walked out. I did not slam the door. Update 3, breakups in real life are less clean than that. There were aftershocks. For the next month, she tried different strategies. First, anger, long texts about how I was a coward, how I was running away from real intimacy, how my avoidant attachment style was the problem, not her apps. I did not respond. Then guilt, voice messages between sobs. "I know I messed up. You mean so much. I only went on that one date. Please do not throw away our history." I sent one reply. "I wish you well. Please stop calling me. This is not healthy for either of us." Then came the guilt mixed with offers. "Let us meet and talk," she wrote. "I will delete the apps in front of you. We can reset. I will even give you my password so you feel safe." Control to fix control, still on her terms, still focused on optics, not respect. "If we talk," I wrote back, "it will be at a public place, one time, no passwords, just closure." She agreed. We met at a quiet coffee shop near her place. She arrived early, makeup on, nice dress, hair done, like a first date. My chest felt empty, not warm. "You look good," she said. "Thanks," I said. "You too." We sat, ordered drinks. She started with soft words. "I miss you. No one knows me like you. Those apps are stupid. Those guys are shallow. I got caught up in the attention. I see that now." I listened, sipped my coffee. "I am in therapy," she added. "My therapist says I use outside validation because I never got it as a kid. She says I can work on that." "That is good," I said. "You should." She reached across the table. Her fingers brushed mine. I pulled my hand back. "I am not here to restart this," I said. "I am here so we can say things clearly and move on." Her eyes filled. "So you really will not give us another chance," she said. "No," I said. "I do not trust you. Without trust, every notification is a fight waiting to happen. I do not want that life." "I can change," she whispered. "Maybe," I said, "but I am not waiting around to see if you do it. You can grow without me watching." She wiped her face. For a second, I could see the anger under the hurt. "You will never find someone as exciting as me," she said. "You will end up with some boring woman who does not challenge you." "I would like someone who respects basic agreements," I said. "Boring sounds fine." We finished our drinks. No hug. No touch. We walked out, went in different directions. Final update: it has been almost a year since that coffee. The breakup is long done. No shared lease to split. No kids, no pets. Just two people who went different ways. Brianna is still online. I see her sometimes when a reel gets pushed to my feed or a friend sends me a screenshot. She posts a lot about dating as a high-value woman. She sells a short guide on keeping your options open while in a relationship without losing your main. From what I hear, a few of her situations ended badly. One guy's girlfriend messaged her. Another blocked her on everything after 3 dates. She posts about men who fear your shine. It all sounds the same now. I am not angry anymore. I do not follow her. I do not block her either. She is just another account floating in the same city. About 5 months after we broke up, I matched with someone named Natasha. Her profile was simple. 2 pictures, short bio, nurse, loves bad coffee and good books. Our first chat was not fireworks. It was easy. She asked real questions, answered without delay or games. On our second date, I told her up front. I need clear rules, I said. If we are exclusive, I want no dating apps for either of us. If we are not there, I want that said too. I cannot do double standards again. She nodded. That is reasonable, she said. If we get serious, I am fine deleting them. I am not attached to strangers on my phone. 3 months in, she came over with pizza. She sat on my couch, opened her apps, and deleted them one by one without me asking. I like my time with you, she said. If this ends, I know how to redownload. Until then, I do not want noise. I deleted mine too, not to prove a point. Just because it felt right. Natasha is not loud on social media. She does not need 10 men in her inbox to feel okay. When her phone buzzes, most of the time it is a patient shift update or her sister. Once in a while, Brianna's name comes up when friends talk. Someone will say, "Did you see her latest post? She is still talking about that app situation." They look at me like they are waiting for a reaction. I just shrug. Hope she figures herself out, I say, and I mean it. The other night, Natasha was scrolling on my couch. A random ad came up for a dating app. Bright colors. Tagline about endless matches. She laughed. I do not miss that, she said. Me neither, I said. After she fell asleep, I sat alone for a bit. My phone lit up with a software update notification that looked, at a glance, like an old app ping. For a half second, my stomach clenched out of habit. Then I saw what it was. I went into my phone settings, found the app folder named Dating. Long pressed, deleted the whole folder, not just the apps, the label too. No drama, no speech, just gone. In the end, the real revenge was never me swiping out of spite. It was walking away, keeping my own rules and finding someone who did not need to break them to feel alive. The apps were just code. The problem was the person who thought other people were just likes and options. Now my world is smaller and quieter. 2 plates in the sink, 1 woman on the couch. That is enough.